the research is almost void on a federal level because, when you look at the cannabis industry, it's not federally legal. Hemp,
Right.
obviously, we're still operating under the 2018 Farm Bill, expected to
Right.
change in 2025. We'll see. But, you look at places like Israel, and they've been doing research since the 50s, and
Right.
it's like, and we can't get our stuff together because, here you are, a chemist and scientist, that research is what drives knowledge. And
Mm,
without that research, I mean, to your point, how do we know? So
right.
that brings up sort of the fact that the current state of THC extraction in this industry from hemp, and particularly with hemp, there's a lot of regulatory loopholes. And
Hmm.
we're seeing, these gray areas, particularly since we're still operating under 2018 Farm Bill, and hoping to see some change. But now we see states waffling back and forth, proposing, well, let's get rid of this product, let's get rid of that product. What are your thoughts about all that, and how is that holding us back?
I mean, because it's so state to state, I feel like everyone is kind of going at it their own way, addressing that 2018 Farm Bill as saying, we're just going to either flat out remove all those products from the table, or, maybe we'll allow some of the products, or have it be kind of like again, like a gray area of like, how are we actually regulating this space? And I think it's really unfortunate because the whole spirit of that farm bill was to be able to use hemp in a lot of different applications.
Yes.
But by taking advantage of it and using it to extract, THC and other cannabinoids and putting into beverages, it just now I think it does a disservice for the industry and as a whole, because how do people trust that, producers are going to do exactly what they're supposed to do, or play by the rules, when they're just kind of like skirting this sort of regulatory, loophole?